Phrasal verb, call around. Meaning, in North America, call around almost exclusively means telephoning multiple people or businesses to get information or compare prices. Example, I called around to compare prices. Phrasal verb, call back. Meaning, return a phone call. Example, I must call her back when we get to the office. Phrasal verb, call for. Meaning, demand. Example, the opposition party called for the minister's resignation after the scandal broke. Phrasal verb, call for. Meaning, telephone for something. Example, I'll call for a cab right away. Phrasal verb, call for. Meaning, require. Example, an emergency like this calls for some pretty drastic action. Phrasal verb, call forth. Meaning, make something happen. Example, the protests called forth a strong reaction from the police. Phrasal verb, call in. Meaning, get someone to come and do a job. Example, we had to call in a plumber because the sink was leaking. Phrasal verb, call off. Meaning, cancel. Example, the concert had to be called off because the singer went down with a bad case of flu. Phrasal verb, call off. Meaning, order someone to stop attacking. Example, call off your lawyers, we can work something out. Phrasal verb, call on. Meaning, ask for help. Example, the president called on the wealthy countries for financial aid after the floods. Phrasal verb, call on. Meaning, challenge. Example, he called the speaker on several misstatements of fact. Phrasal verb, call on. Meaning, ask someone to do something, especially to speak in public. Example, I now call on the other party to give their account of what happened. Phrasal verb, call out. Meaning, expose or accuse someone of wrongdoing or incompetence. Example, he called them out over awarding contracts to family members. Phrasal verb, call up. Meaning, summon someone for military service. Example, the army called up the reserve soldiers when the war broke out. Phrasal verb, call up. Meaning, to telephone. Example, I called him up as soon as I got to a phone to tell him the news. Phrasal verb, calm down. Meaning, stop being angry or emotionally excited. Example, when I lose my temper, it takes ages for me to calm down again. Phrasal verb, cancel out. Meaning, have an opposite effect on something that has happened. Example, the airport taxes cancelled out the savings we had made on the flight tickets. Phrasal verb, cap off. Meaning, finish or complete, often with some decisive action. Example, she capped off the meeting with a radical proposal. Phrasal verb, care for. Meaning, to take care of someone or something or to like something. Example, I don't care for fizzy drinks. Who'll care for my plants while I'm gone? Phrasal verb, carried away. Meaning, get so emotional that you lose control. Example, the team got carried away when they won the championship. Phrasal verb, carry forward. Meaning, include a figure in a later calculation. Example, they carried forward their losses to the next financial year. Phrasal verb, carry forward. Meaning, make something progress. Example, they hope the new management will be able to carry the project forward. Phrasal verb, carry off. Meaning, win, succeed. Example, she carried off the first prize in the competition. Phrasal verb, carry off. meaning, die of a disease. Example, cancer carried him off a couple of years ago. Phrasal verb, carry on, meaning, continue. Example, carry on quietly with your work until the substitute teacher arrives. Phrasal verb, carry on, meaning, behave badly. Example, the children annoyed me by carrying on all morning. Phrasal verb, carry on with, meaning, have an affair. Example, he's been carrying on with someone at work for years. Phrasal verb, carry out, meaning, perform a task. Example, the government is carrying out tests on growing genetically modified crops. Phrasal verb, carry over, meaning, continue past a certain point. Example, the meeting carried over into the afternoon. Phrasal verb, carry through, meaning, complete successfully. Example, they carried the reforms through despite the opposition. Phrasal verb, cart off, meaning, take someone away, usually under arrest or to prison. Example, the police carted them off to question them. Phrasal verb, cart off, meaning, take something away, especially if stealing or without permission. Example, the thieves carted off all the ticket receipts. Phrasal verb, carve out, meaning, create or get an area where you can be special or successful. Example, she's carved out a career in photojournalism. Phrasal verb, carve up, meaning, divide into smaller pieces. Example, they carved the company up and sold a lot off. Phrasal verb, cash in, meaning, convert shares, bonds, casino chips, etc., into money. Example, they cashed in their bonds and spent the money on a holiday. Phrasal verb, cash in on, meaning, benefit or make money on something, especially if done unfairly. Example, the opposition party are cashing in on the government's unpopularity. Phrasal verb, cash out, meaning, illegally access a bank account or credit card and steal money. Example, a hacker got my credit card details and cashed out a lot of money. Phrasal verb, cash out, meaning, exchange something for money, collect winnings. Example, after winning, she cashed out her chips. Phrasal verb, cash up, meaning, count all the money taken in a shop at the end of the day. Example, after the shop closed, they had to cash up before they could go home. Phrasal verb, cast aside, meaning, dispose, get rid of, or ignore. Example, he cast her aside when he got bored. Phrasal verb, cast off, meaning, dispose, get rid of. Example, they cast off any semblance of politeness and attacked us. Phrasal verb, cast off, meaning, untie a boat so it's free to sail. Example, they cast off and headed out to sea. Phrasal verb, cast out, meaning, expel, reject. Example, they cast him out because of his behavior. Phrasal verb, cast up, meaning, be left on the shore by the sea. Example, the rubbish was cast up by the tide. Phrasal verb, catch at, meaning, take or grab hold of something. Example, she caught at my sleeve as I was leaving. Phrasal verb, catch on, meaning, become popular. Example, many critics were shocked when techno caught on in the clubs. Phrasal verb, catch on, meaning, finally understand what is going on. Example, it took Henry ages to catch on to the joke. Phrasal verb, catch out. Meaning, trick. Example, the exam is designed to catch you out. Phrasal verb, catch out. Meaning, discover or prove that someone is lying. Example, he caught me out when he checked my story. Phrasal verb, catch out. Meaning, put someone in an unexpected and difficult situation. Example, we were caught out in the storm. Phrasal verb, catch up. Meaning, get work, etc., up to date. Example, I was ill for a fortnight and now I've got to catch up on the work I missed. Phrasal verb, catch up. Meaning, reach someone who was ahead of you. Example, he started well, but I caught him up on the third lap. Phrasal verb, catch up in. Meaning, become involved, often against one's will. Example, the tourists were caught up in the violence of the revolution. Phrasal verb, catch up on. Meaning, do something that should have been done earlier. Example, I need to catch up on some sleep. Phrasal verb, catch up on. Meaning, reminisce with an old friend after not seeing them for a while. Example, let's have a coffee and catch up on the gossip. Phrasal verb, catch up with. Meaning, meet someone after a period of time and find out what they have been doing. Example, I caught up with her at the conference. Phrasal verb, catch up with. Meaning, when something negative starts to have an effect. Example, his criminal behavior is starting to catch up with him. Phrasal verb, catch up with. Meaning, punish someone after they have been doing something wrong for a long time. Example, the tax authorities caught up with me for not submitting my tax returns. Phrasal verb, catch up with. Meaning, to come from behind and be in the same position in a race/competition as a competitor. Example, runner number 9 has caught up with number 21. Phrasal verb, cater for. Meaning, to provide what is necessary. Example, the college caters for students of all ages. Phrasal verb, cater to. Meaning, to provide what is needed, to target a certain audience/demographic. Example, the film caters to the audience's worst instincts. Phrasal verb, cave in. Meaning, collapse. Example, the roof caved in because of the weight of the snow. Phrasal verb, cave in. Meaning, stop resisting or refusing. Example, the government has refused to cave in despite the protests and demonstrations. Phrasal verb, chalk up. Meaning, to achieve something good. Example, the company has chalked up its highest ever profits. Phrasal verb, chalk up to. Meaning, explain the reason for a problem. Example, they chalked the poor sales up to the lower numbers of tourists visiting this year. Phrasal verb, chance upon. Meaning, find something by accident. Example, I chanced upon a very rare book in a car boot sale and bought it for 65 pence. Phrasal verb, change over. Meaning, change a system. Example, the Irish changed over to using kilometers in 2005. Phrasal verb, charge up. Meaning, put electricity into a battery. Example, I need to charge my phone up, the battery's dead. Phrasal verb, charge with. Meaning, accuse somebody of a crime. Example, she was arrested in customs last night and has been charged with smuggling. Phrasal verb, chase down. Meaning, try hard to find or get something. Example, the press chased us down when the story broke. Phrasal verb, chase off. Meaning, force a person to leave or go away. Example, the dog chased the postal worker off. Phrasal verb, chat up. Meaning, talk to someone you are sexually interested in to get them interested in you. Example, he spent the whole night chatting her up. Phrasal verb, cheat on. Meaning, be sexually unfaithful. Example, she cheated on me with my friend. Phrasal verb, cheat on. Meaning, deceive or betray, often in a sexual or emotional context. Example, she thought he had always been faithful to her, but he had been cheating on her ever since their wedding day. Phrasal verb, cheat out of. Meaning, get money from someone under false pretenses. Example, I hate him, he cheated me out of £100. Phrasal verb, check by. Meaning, visit a place to check something. Example, we checked by the office to see if the stuff was ready. Phrasal verb, check in. Meaning, register on arriving at a hotel or at the airport. Example, they checked in at the Ritz yesterday. Phrasal verb, check into. Meaning, register on arriving at a hotel or at the airport. Example, they checked into the Ritz yesterday. Phrasal verb, check off. Meaning, mark something on a list as done. Example, she checked off the candidates' names as they arrived. Phrasal verb, check out. Meaning, pay the bill when leaving a hotel. Example, she checked out and took a cab to the airport. Phrasal verb, check out. Meaning, die. Example, she checked out last week, the funeral is tomorrow. Phrasal verb, check out. Meaning, get information about or inspect something to see if it's satisfactory. Example, I checked the new restaurant out as soon as it opened. Phrasal verb, check out of. Meaning, settle up and pay before leaving a hotel. Example, guests have to check out of the hotel before midday. Phrasal verb, check over. Meaning, check something very carefully. Example, we checked the contract over before signing it. Phrasal verb, cheer on. Meaning, encourage. Example, they cheered their team on throughout the match. Phrasal verb, cheer up. Meaning, be less unhappy. Example, come on, cheer up, it isn't all bad, you know. Phrasal verb, chew off. Meaning, remove by biting. Example, the dog chewed off the man's face. Phrasal verb, chew on. Meaning, think about something carefully before deciding. Example, I'll chew on it for a day or two and let you know what I think. Phrasal verb, chew out. Meaning, criticize someone angrily. Example, they chewed him out for being late. Phrasal verb, chew over. Meaning, think about an issue. Example, he asked for a few days to chew the matter over before he made a final decision. Phrasal verb, chew up. Meaning, cut into small pieces with your teeth. Example, the puppy chewed up the newspaper. Phrasal verb, chew up. Meaning, damage something inside a machine. Example, the video chewed my tape up. Phrasal verb, chicken out. Meaning, be too afraid to do something. Example, I chickened out of the bungee jumping when I saw how high it was. Phrasal verb, chill out. Meaning, relax. Example, I'm staying at home and chilling out this evening. Phrasal verb, chime in. Meaning, contribute to a discussion. Example, if it is okay, I'd like to chime in because I think it is a good idea. Phrasal verb, chip away at. Meaning, gradually reduce something to make it less powerful or effective. Example, they have been chipping away at his reputation ever since he took office. Phrasal verb, chip in. Meaning, contribute some money. Example, everybody chipped in to pay the bill. Phrasal verb, chip in. Meaning, contribute to a discussion. Example, if I could chip in, there are a couple of issues I'd like to raise. Phrasal verb, choke off. Meaning, stop or restrict. Example, these guerrilla attacks are choking off our food shipments. Phrasal verb, choke out. Meaning, clog or overwhelm. Example, water hyacinth is choking out the native vegetation in our rivers. Phrasal verb, choke up. Meaning, become tearfully emotional. Example, Jeff choked up during his retirement speech. Phrasal verb, choke up. Meaning, grip a handle farther from the end for better control. Example, he choked up on the bat and hit the ball better. Phrasal verb, chop down. Meaning, fell or cut down a tree. Example, they chopped down most of the forest and now it looks like a desert. Phrasal verb, chop up. Meaning, cut into small pieces. Example, I chopped up the vegetables for the soup. Phrasal verb, chow down. Meaning, eat. Example, dinner is ready, chow down. Phrasal verb, chow down on. Meaning, eat something. Example, we're going to chow down on that barbecued pork. Phrasal verb, chuck away. Meaning, dispose of something you no longer need or want. Example, I chucked away all my old records years ago when CDs came out. Phrasal verb, chuck in. Meaning, make a comment. Example, I chucked in a few points at the end of the discussion. Phrasal verb, chuck out. Meaning, dispose of something you no longer need or want. Example, I chucked out some stuff I found in the fridge that had gone bad. Phrasal verb, chuck up. Meaning, vomit or be sick. Example, he got ridiculously drunk and chucked up in the back of the minicab on the way home. Phrasal verb, chuck up. Meaning, quit something. Example, she didn't like the course, so she chucked it up after a few weeks. Phrasal verb, churn out. Meaning, produce, usually quickly or in large amounts without much regard to quality. Example, the government churns out educational policies every few months. Phrasal verb, clag up. Meaning, make something sticky. Example, his arteries are clogged up because he eats so much saturated fat. Phrasal verb, clam up. Meaning, be quiet or refuse to speak. Example, everybody clammed up when the principal entered. Phrasal verb, clamp down on. Meaning, restrict or try to stop something. Example, the government are clamping down on antisocial behavior. Phrasal verb, claw back. Meaning, get money back. Example, the new tax will claw back what the government has given out in grants. Phrasal verb, claw back. Meaning, retake possession with difficulty. Example, the opposition parties are trying to claw back the voters they lost in the last election. Phrasal verb, claw back. Meaning, regain possession with difficulty. Example, they are clawing back their market share from their competitors. Phrasal verb, clean off. Meaning, remove dirt or something dirty. Example, after dinner, I cleaned off the table. Phrasal verb, clean out. Meaning, tidy up thoroughly and throw away unwanted things. Example, I really must clean the study out, there's stuff all over the floor and piles of paper everywhere. Phrasal verb, clean out. Meaning, cause someone to spend all their money. Example, the holiday cleaned me out, I'm broke till the end of the month. Phrasal verb, clean up. Meaning, tidy and clean. Example, clean this bedroom up, it's a disgrace. Phrasal verb, clean up. Meaning, profit, sometimes suddenly. Example, at the horse races yesterday we really cleaned up. Phrasal verb, clear away. Meaning, leave a place. Example, we were told to clear away from the scene of the accident. Phrasal verb, clear away. Meaning, remove or tidy. Example, after dinner, I cleared away the plates and dishes. Phrasal verb, clear off. Meaning, leave somewhere quickly. Example, as soon as the trouble started, we cleared off. Phrasal verb, clear out. Meaning, tidy up thoroughly and throw away unwanted stuff. Example, I spent the whole weekend clearing out the attic as it was full of papers and other junk. Phrasal verb, clear out. Meaning, leave somewhere. Example, I told them to clear out because they were making so much noise. Phrasal verb, clear up. Meaning, cure or recover from an infection. Example, I took the antihistamines and the rash cleared up right away. Phrasal verb, clear up. Meaning, tidy up. Example, I'd better clear up the mess before I leave. Phrasal verb, clear up. Meaning, explain. Example, could you clear these points up before we go any further? Phrasal verb, clear up. Meaning, improve, weather. Example, the skies cleared up and the sun came out. Phrasal verb, click through. Meaning, open an advertisement on the internet. Example, only a tiny fraction of users ever bother clicking through the banner adverts. Phrasal verb, cling on. Meaning, hold tight. Example, he told me to cling on as the motorbike accelerated. Phrasal verb, cling onto. Meaning, try to keep something. Example, they clung on to power despite the protests. Phrasal verb, cling to. Meaning, try to maintain beliefs or hopes. Example, they cling to their old way of thinking. Phrasal verb, clog up. Meaning, block or slow movement right down. Example, the traffic is so bad the roads get clogged up at rush hour. Phrasal verb, close down. Meaning, close a shop, branch, or business permanently. Example, the banks have closed down a lot of branches in villages over the last few years. Phrasal verb, close down. Meaning, stop an opponent being a challenge. Example, he closed the player down and stopped him being a threat. Phrasal verb, close in. Meaning, surround or envelop. Example, the fog closed in and we couldn't see 2 yards in front of us. Phrasal verb, close in. Meaning, approach or get near. Example, the police were closing in so they decided to try to make a break. Phrasal verb, close in on. Meaning, get near someone. Example, the police were closing in on the gang. Phrasal verb, close in upon. Meaning, get near someone. Example, the police were closing in upon the gang. Phrasal verb, close off. Meaning, block a place to stop people entering. Example, the police closed the road off after the explosion. Phrasal verb, close on. Meaning, get nearer. Example, she is closing on the leader of the race. Phrasal verb, close out. Meaning, bring something to an end. Example, we closed out the meeting early and went home. Phrasal verb, close out. Meaning, ignore or exclude. Example, they always close me out of their plans. Phrasal verb, close up. Meaning, completely close something. Example, they close up the building after everyone has left. Phrasal verb, close up. Meaning, join together. Example, the leaves close up when it rains. Phrasal verb, close up. Meaning, move closer together. Example, they closed up when they saw the gang coming towards them. Phrasal verb, cloud over. Meaning, get very cloudy. Example, the morning started bright and warm, but it clouded over around midday and poured with rain. Phrasal verb, clown around. Meaning, behave stupidly or waste time. Example, I couldn't concentrate because they were clowning around all afternoon. Phrasal verb, coast along. Meaning, do something without making much effort or trying to improve. Example, she's been coasting along all year and hasn't made a lot of progress. Phrasal verb, cobble together. Meaning, make, assemble, or produce something quickly, without much care. Example, they cobbled a few pages together and submitted it. Phrasal verb, come about. Meaning, happen or occur. Example, the meeting came about because both sides were sick of fighting. Phrasal verb, come about. Meaning, shift direction, nautical. Example, the yacht came about to a heading of 240 degrees. Phrasal verb, come across. Meaning, find by accident. Example, I came across my old school reports when I was clearing out my desk. Phrasal verb, come across. Meaning, the way other people see you. Example, he came across as shy because he spoke so quietly. Phrasal verb, come along. Meaning, accompany. Example, may I come along on your trip tomorrow? Phrasal verb, come along. Meaning, move faster or keep up. Example, come along, we will never get there if you don't keep up with us. Phrasal verb, come apart. Meaning, break into pieces. Example, it came apart when I tried to lift it off the floor and I had to glue it back together. Phrasal verb, come around. Meaning, recover consciousness. Example, it took several hours after the operation before he came around. Phrasal verb, come around to. Meaning, agree with or accept something you had previously disapproved of. Example, they have started coming around to our way of thinking. Phrasal verb, come back. Meaning, return. Example, I left work and came back home early. Phrasal verb, come before. Meaning, appear in court charged with a crime or offense. Example, he came before the court on charges of speeding. Phrasal verb, come by. Meaning, visit. Example, I'll come by after work and see if you need any help. Phrasal verb, come by. Meaning, acquire. Example, how did you come by that Rolex? Phrasal verb, come down. Meaning, rain. Example, just look at the rain coming down. I'm not going out in that. Phrasal verb, come down on. Meaning, criticize heavily. Example, the management really came down on him for losing the contract. Phrasal verb, come down upon. Meaning, criticize or reprimand severely. Example, they will come down upon us if we are late. Phrasal verb, come down with. Meaning, fall ill. Example, she came down with a virus. Phrasal verb, come forth. Meaning, appear. Example, the draft proposal came forth in April. Phrasal verb, come forth with. Meaning, provide information. Example, none of the witnesses came forth with an accurate description of the gang. Phrasal verb, come from. Meaning, country or town where you were born. Example, she comes from Somalia. Phrasal verb, come in. Meaning, arrive for flights. Example, the plane came in at 2:30 in the morning. Phrasal verb, come in. Meaning, place or ranking in a competition. Example, I did my best but came in last but won in the race. Phrasal verb, come in. Meaning, receive news. Example, reports are just coming in of an assassination attempt on the president. Phrasal verb, come in for. Meaning, receive criticism or praise. Example, Jack's come in for quite a lot of criticism of late. Phrasal verb, come into. Meaning, be important or relevant. Example, money doesn't come into it, I simply will not do it under any circumstances. Phrasal verb, come into. Meaning, inherit. Example, she came into a lot of money when her grandmother died. Phrasal verb, come into use. Meaning, start being used. Example, the computerized system came into use at the end of last year. Phrasal verb, come off. Meaning, when something breaks off. Example, I picked it up and the handle came off in my hand. Phrasal verb, come off. Meaning, be successful. Example, I was surprised when the plan came off so easily. Phrasal verb, come off it. Meaning, I don't believe what you're saying, imperative. Example, come off it, tell me the truth for goodness sake. Phrasal verb, come on. Meaning, encouragement. Example, come on, don't give up now when you are so close to finishing. Phrasal verb, come on. Meaning, start an illness. Example, I've got a bit of a headache. I hope it doesn't mean I've got flu coming on. Phrasal verb, come on. Meaning, start functioning, machines. Example, the central heating comes on automatically an hour before I have to get up. Phrasal verb, come out. Meaning, a secret is revealed. Example, the details of the scandal came out in the press and she had to resign. Phrasal verb, come out. Meaning, be published or available to the public. Example, the band's new CD is coming out in September. Phrasal verb, come out. Meaning, disappear when washed. Example, the red wine I spilt just will not come out of the carpet. Phrasal verb, come out. Meaning, let people know that you are lesbian or gay. Example, she came out at university and has been living with her partner, Jane. Phrasal verb, come out. Meaning, when the sun appears. Example, it started cloudy, but then the sun came out and we all went to the park. Phrasal verb, come out in. Meaning, have a rash or similar skin problem. Example, she came out in a nasty rash after touching the poisonous plant. Phrasal verb, come out of. Meaning, recover consciousness. Example, after 3 years, he came out of the coma. Phrasal verb, come out with. Meaning, make something available. Example, they have just come out with a new version. Phrasal verb, come out with. Meaning, say something publicly and unexpectedly. Example, she came out with the answer when everyone was expecting it to remain unsolved. Phrasal verb, come over. Meaning, feel strange. Example, I came over all faint and weak because my sugar level was too low. Phrasal verb, come over. Meaning, affect mentally so as to change behavior. Example, I'm sorry about last night, I don't know what came over me. Phrasal verb, come around. Meaning, become conscious or wake up from anesthetic. Example, she came round and learned that the operation had been a complete success. Phrasal verb, come around. Meaning, change your opinion. Example, at first she didn't like the idea, but she came round to our way of thinking in the end. Phrasal verb, come through. Meaning, arrive, messages and information. Example, news is coming through of a major accident on the motorway. Phrasal verb, come through. Meaning, communicate an emotion. Example, the anger she felt comes through. Phrasal verb, come through. Meaning, produce a result. Example, they promised they'd do it, but they haven't come through yet. Phrasal verb, come through with. Meaning, provide something needed. Example, he didn't come through with the money and they went bust. Phrasal verb, come to. Meaning, become conscious or wake up from anesthetic. Example, she came to, an hour after the operation. Phrasal verb, come to. Meaning, result in. Example, the two men started arguing but they soon came to blows and started fighting. Phrasal verb, come up. Meaning, appear. Example, I'll be late home tonight because something's come up at work. Phrasal verb, come up. Meaning, rise, the sun. Example, the sun came up just as we reached the outskirts of the town. Phrasal verb, come up against. Meaning, encounter problems or difficulties. Example, they came up against a lot of opposition to their plans. Phrasal verb, come up with. Meaning, think of a solution or excuse. Example, nobody could come up with a satisfactory explanation for the accident. Phrasal verb, come upon. Meaning, find by chance. Example, I came upon the book in a little second-hand bookshop in Dorset. Phrasal verb, conjure up. Meaning, create a picture or memory in someone's mind. Example, it conjures up memories of my school days. Phrasal verb, conjure up. Meaning, create something without many resources. Example, I had to conjure up a full weekend's entertainment for the visitors. Phrasal verb, conk out. Meaning, fall fast asleep. Example, I was exhausted and conked out on the sofa. Phrasal verb, conk out. Meaning, suddenly break down or stop working. Example, the printer conked out so I couldn't get a hard copy. Phrasal verb, contract in. Meaning, become involved or committed to something. Example, since it started, many companies have contracted in to lend their support. Phrasal verb, contract out. Meaning, give a contract for a service outside the company. Example, they have contracted out their catering services to save money. Phrasal verb, contract out of. Meaning, formally leave an agreement. Example, I contracted out of the deal years ago. Phrasal verb, cool down. Meaning, get cooler. Example, I left the tea for a minute until it had cooled down enough to drink. Phrasal verb, cool down. Meaning, become calm. Example, it took me ages to cool down after the argument. Phrasal verb, cool off. Meaning, become calmer. Example, we will talk to Fred once he cools off and can talk rationally. Phrasal verb, coop up. Meaning, confine in a small area. Example, they cooped the dog up in a tiny room. Phrasal verb, cop off. Meaning, leave work or school early. Example, we copped off early on Friday because there was nothing to do. Phrasal verb, cop out. Meaning, choose an easy alternative. Example, she was going to take a master's degree but copped out and chose the diploma. Phrasal verb, cough up. Meaning, to give an item or thing unwillingly. Example, he coughed up the money when we confronted him. Phrasal verb, cough up. Meaning, expel something from your lungs or throat by coughing. Example, he gave up smoking after he coughed up some blood. Phrasal verb, could do with. Meaning, need or want something. Example, I could really do with a cup of tea. Phrasal verb, count against. Meaning, affect negatively or make less likely to succeed. Example, not having a university degree will count against her. Phrasal verb, count among. Meaning, include someone or something in a group. Example, I count her among my closest friends. Phrasal verb, count down. Meaning, wait impatiently or excitedly for something to happen. Example, I'm counting down the days till they leave. Phrasal verb, count for. Meaning, be recognized as important or valuable. Example, experience counts for a lot in decision making. Phrasal verb, count in. Meaning, include or involve. Example, if you are going on that skiing holiday, you can count me in. Phrasal verb, count off. Meaning, say numbers aloud in a sequence. Example, they counted the students off as they arrived. Phrasal verb, count on. Meaning, depend or rely. Example, you can count on them, if they have promised to do something, they will do it. Phrasal verb, count on. Meaning, expect something to happen and base plans on it. Example, I was counting on the payment arriving last week. Phrasal verb, count out. Meaning, exclude. Example, I don't want to go, you can count me out. Phrasal verb, count out. Meaning, count a certain amount of money. Example, he counted out £250 and paid me. Phrasal verb, count towards. Meaning, be a part needed to complete something. Example, the coursework counts towards the final grade. Phrasal verb, count up. Meaning, add. Example, count up the number of tickets sold, please. Phrasal verb, count upon. Meaning, expect something to happen and base plans on it. Example, I was counting upon their support and lost because they didn't vote my way. Phrasal verb, count upon. Meaning, depend or rely. Example, I count upon them to help me. Phrasal verb, cover for. Meaning, provide an excuse or alibi. Example, she asked me to cover for her if anyone asked where she'd gone. Phrasal verb, cover for. Meaning, do someone's work while they are temporarily absent. Example, I covered for her while she was off sick. Phrasal verb, cover up. Meaning, conceal or try to stop people finding out. Example, they tried to cover up the incident but it got into the newspapers. Phrasal verb, cozy up. Meaning, make yourself comfortable. Example, it was cold so I cozied up by the fire. Phrasal verb, cozy up to. Meaning, make yourself popular with someone. Example, he's been cozying up to our boss because he wants a pay rise. Phrasal verb, crack down on. Meaning, use more authority than usual. Example, the police always crack down on drink driving offenses over the Christmas period. Phrasal verb, crack on. Meaning, continue doing something with energy. Example, we had to crack on to get everything finished on time. Phrasal verb, crack up. Meaning, have a nervous breakdown. Example, he cracked up after his son died and had to take a couple of months off work. Phrasal verb, crack up. Meaning, have bad reception on a mobile phone. Example, you will have to talk louder, you're cracking up. Phrasal verb, crack up. Meaning, burst out laughing. Example, everybody cracked up when he told the joke. Phrasal verb, crack up. Meaning, damage a car badly. Example, he cracked his car up last night when he came off the road. Phrasal verb, crank out. Meaning, produce a lot of something fast. Example, my boss keeps cranking out stupid memos. Phrasal verb, crank up. Meaning, start a machine, originally with a handle. Example, he cranked the saw up. Phrasal verb, crank up. Meaning, increase or make something bigger. Example, I cranked the volume up as high as it would go. Phrasal verb, crash out. Meaning, in modern slang, to crash out primarily means to reach a breaking point and have an intense, often reckless emotional outburst. Depending on who you're talking to, it can range from a minor freak out to a life-altering disaster. Example, I'm so pissed off, I'm about to crash out. Phrasal verb, crash out. Meaning, fall asleep. Example, I crashed out in front of the TV last night. Phrasal verb, cream off. Meaning, separate the best people for special treatment. Example, the private schools cream off many of the best pupils. Phrasal verb, cream off. Meaning, take money or divert funds wrongfully. Example, this means smaller banks can cream off excess profits during lending booms. Phrasal verb, creep in. Meaning, start to be noticeable. Example, he tried to stay calm, but you could hear the anger creeping in. Phrasal verb, creep in. Meaning, get included despite attempts to keep it out. Example, errors crept in as the text got longer. Phrasal verb, creep into. Meaning, become noticeable in something. Example, an angry tone crept into her voice. Phrasal verb, creep out. Meaning, make someone feel worried or uneasy. Example, he creeps me out when he gets drunk. Phrasal verb, creep out on. Meaning, to do the same activity for a very long time. Example, he's been creeping out on that computer game all day. Phrasal verb, creep over. Meaning, start to have a negative feeling. Example, fear crept over me as I walked through the graveyard. Phrasal verb, creep up on. Meaning, approach without someone realizing. Example, they crept up on their rivals and overtook them. Phrasal verb, crop up. meaning, appear unexpectedly. Example, I'm going to be late tonight as something has just cropped up at work. Phrasal verb, cross off, meaning, delete or remove from a list. Example, she crossed him off her Christmas card list after they argued. Phrasal verb, cross out, meaning, put a line through writing to show it is wrong. Example, she crossed out her mistakes and wrote the correct answers above them. Phrasal verb, cruise through, meaning, pass or succeed easily. Example, he cruised through the exam. Phrasal verb, cry off, meaning, to cancel an arrangement. Example, I've got to work tonight, can I cry off going out for dinner? Phrasal verb, cry out, meaning, shout because you are in pain. Example, he cried out when he dropped the box on his toes. Phrasal verb, cut across, meaning, go across a place rather than around it to make the journey quicker. Example, it will be quicker if we cut across the park. Phrasal verb, cut across, meaning, affect people of different groups or classes. Example, the issue cuts across social backgrounds as it affects us all equally. Phrasal verb, cut back, meaning, reduce. Example, the firm cut back production because sales were sluggish. Phrasal verb, cut back, meaning, remove branches from a plant or tree to encourage growth. Example, we cut the tree back every winter. Phrasal verb, cut back on, meaning, reduce expenditure. Example, the government has decided to cut back on spending on the armed forces. Phrasal verb, cut down on, meaning, consume less. Example, I'm trying to cut down on the amount of coffee I drink during the day. Phrasal verb, cut down, meaning, shoot. Example, a lot of soldiers were cut down by enemy fire as they stormed the airport. Phrasal verb, cut down, meaning, reduce a vertical thing to ground level by cutting. Example, the logger cut the tree down. Phrasal verb, cut down, meaning, cut something from a high position. Example, after Christmas he just cut all the decorations down. Phrasal verb, cut down on, meaning, reduce. Example, doctors advised her to cut down on the amount of saturated fats in her diet. Phrasal verb, cut in, meaning, start functioning. Example, the fans cut in when the engine starts getting too hot. Phrasal verb, cut in, meaning, drive in front of another vehicle without warning. Example, a car cut in and nearly caused an accident. Phrasal verb, cut in, meaning, interrupt. Example, we were having a conversation when he came up and cut in. Phrasal verb, cut in, meaning, include someone in a deal that makes money. Example, we had to cut the police in on the deal to avoid trouble. Phrasal verb, cut in, meaning, mix fat and flour until they combine. Example, cut the butter in with the flour. Phrasal verb, cut it out, meaning, stop your unfair or unreasonable behavior. Example, will you two idiots cut it out and keep quiet? Phrasal verb, cut off, meaning, disconnect. Example, the telephone's been cut off because we didn't pay the bill. Phrasal verb, cut off, meaning, isolate or make inaccessible. Example, the heavy snow has blocked many roads and cut off a number of villages. Phrasal verb, cut out, meaning, exclude. Example, I'm cutting out salt from my diet. Phrasal verb, cut out. Meaning, when an engine or motor stops. Example, the car cut out at the traffic lights just as they went green. Phrasal verb, cut out. Meaning, cut a picture or similar from a magazine. Example, I cut some pictures out to use as visual aids. Phrasal verb, cut up. Meaning, cut into smaller pieces. Example, after cutting the tree down, the logger cut it up into logs. Phrasal verb, cut up. Meaning, upset. Example, her reaction really cut me up. Phrasal verb, cut up. Meaning, have a lot of small injuries. Example, I cut my hand up when I broke the glass.